Okay, hey guys, this is Joe. This is some EVPs that I found um during our last investigation at Cole Manor. This is around the 11 p.m. time with the other group. The first one that we're going to listen to is a giggle. Um, it's the first giggle that you do hear. Then you can hear, I believe, is Katie or maybe Mickey laughing. But the first little giggle you'll hear here in just a second. I'll play it a couple of times.
Yeah, there's also this song just so that you can kind of get a look.
Okay, and actually, if you want to back up and listen to that again, you hear the giggle, then you hear John's voice, and then you hear Katie giggling. It's either Katie or it's Mickey that's giggling. Okay, this next one, I don't know what it is. This is down on the main floor, next, in the main waiting room area where the ship is on the mantle and all that, where we first gather. But there's the creaking noise. You hear John saying something about freaking out, and then you hear a creaking noise. And I don't think this is the door that's in the room. I don't know, somebody may want to check. But I don't think that the floor makes, or I haven't heard any creaking noise from people walking around in there, and we were in there quite a bit. But you will hear John say something about being freaked out.
What had happened that night. So I don't know if something followed us or what. But there was just some strange things that happened around that time. That one freaked me out a little bit, but got over it. And I don't know. I don't think that. I think that my belief system is a little bit stronger than.
Okay, now that may just be like a creaking board or maybe a door or something like that, but that is the quintessential creepy creaking noise in a haunted house, and all that. But I thought that I'd put that in here on this. Okay, so in this next recording, you're going to hear Katie saying goodnight or goodbye, and immediately after that, I say goodnight, Charlie. Well, right after that, you'll hear, it sounds like way off into the distance, somebody yelling at the top of their lungs. We're downstairs in the basement. This screaming noise that you're listening for also just kind of let you know as well, because it's in three different parts. First, I'll play through the part where you hear the screaming, and then I'm going to split it up into two different parts, and you'll hear that part repetitive 3 times. First answering my voice, and secondly answering something that Pam was saying as well. And once again, you'll hear it right after I say something, and then right after Pam says something.
Yeah. Nice meeting you.
Bye, Charlie.
We'll head upstairs. We'll head up to the front room. Yeah. Hi, Charlie. We're out of here.
Good night. Oh, bye. Just laugh.
Well, you're saying good night.
Bye, Charlie.
That's funny. Now that we're leaving, you're going to say goodbye. Charlie.
Bye, Charlie.
We'll head upstairs. We'll head up to the front room.
Bye, Charlie.
We'll head upstairs. We'll head up to the front room.
Bye, Charlie.
We'll head upstairs. We'll head up to the front room. Hi, Charlie. We're out of here.
Good night. Oh, bye. Just laugh.
Hi, Charlie. We're out of here.
Good night. Oh, bye. Just laugh.
Hi, Charlie. We're out of here.
Good night. Oh, bye. Just laugh.
Say goodbye really loud. This red light.
Yeah, you're saying goodbye right here.
Oh. He was touching my fingers a second ago.
Oh,
I felt that hair on my finger again.
You want to do that one more time?
you saying goodbye to us, Charlie? Gonna say goodnight?
Night, Charlie. That was fun.
Oh, and there we go.
There's the camera.
Alright, good night to you, Charlie.
Doop.
Good night, Charlie.
Night, dude.
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
Oh,
There's her.
yeah, you say good night to Ashley.
Whoa.
Good
Yep.
night.
Good night. It was so nice meeting you.
Thank you for lighting that up.
Can you touch one of us? Not me, preferably.
Or how about
None of you guys are allowed to go home with anybody here tonight.
No, you're not allowed to follow them home. Or us. You're not allowed to follow me home either. You're almost here. Good night, Charlie.
Night, Charlie.
Okay, this next one was an EVP session. I was upstairs in the attic. If you're facing the street, it was the side of the attic that's to the right, next to the big oak tree out in the parking lot. It was on that side of the attic. In the particular area where I'm at, nobody was in the room at that moment. You can hear the mumbling of people on the other side of the attic and probably from downstairs.
move one of these boxes? Move one of these boxes? Move one of these boxes? Move one of these boxes?
Okay, this next EVP is, I believe, in the kitchen area, and it was me and one of the guests that was with us at the 11 o'clock group. They came out, and Mickey had just come into the kitchen area and took a temperature reading for me because I'd had an experience of goosebumps and really cold spots, and she said the temperature was 75 degrees, ambient temperature 75 degrees in the kitchen area.
Is there anybody in this room with us? Yeah, right about where you're standing is where I was hearing the tapping noise. Yeah. Yeah, right about where you're standing is where I was hearing the tapping noise. Yeah. Yeah, right about where you're standing is where I was hearing the tapping noise. Yeah.
Okay, the evening's kind of winding down. We're in the front room. The recording, the EVP I called in the kitchen area. This is a few minutes later, and we were all, me and John were out in the hallway, kind of looking in towards the office area while everybody else was kind of unwinding in there and kind of breaking the equipment down, and just kind of chit-chatting back and forth about the evening. And I kept hearing paper rustling at the end of the stairwell. It sounded like it was coming from downstairs. I could hear paper being rustled around, so I walked down towards the end of the hallway, down where the stairwell is, and John says, "Hey, everybody, kind of quiet down a little bit." You'll hear like some clunking sounds, like something wood is hitting wood or something another. I don't know, some kind of pop. Well, you also hear a whisper, and it's pretty pronounced, and if you listen to it a few times, you may understand what it says. This is another one of those recordings that's, I know what I think I hear, and I'd be really interested to know what other people hear as well. So please let me know. And it's a whisper. You definitely got to have headphones on. I was at the end of the stairwell. There was nobody down there but me, and everybody else was in the front room area. John was out in the hallway, and you can clearly hear that the group is a little bit off in the way. John is maybe 20 feet away from me at the end of the hallway towards the front door is where John was. I was in the back by the stairwell on the first floor, and I asked a question, and you can hear a whisper, very pronounced, and let me know if you think it's a male or female and what you think they're saying. I'd be very interested to hear. So hold on just a second. Here it is.
I'm hearing something in the stair down here.
Hey guys, hold up.
Hold up, be quiet for just a second. I'm hearing something down in the stairwell here. Come on up.
Who is it?
Come on up.
Who's this?
Come on up.
Who's this?
All right, well, that's some of the EVPs that were caught from two different groups same night. This was in February, late February. I don't remember the exact date. We started around 8 p.m. in the evening and continued on till pretty early in the morning, I know, and had some very strange experiences that night. If any people from Pit Crew that are listening, the light that we saw in the front music room, that was pretty wild. That was probably the highlight of the entire evening, and that was with Katie in the room on her first visit with us that night too. And so, hey, let me know what you understood from especially the last two EVPs. I know what I think I hear. I'd be definitely interested to hear what anybody from the group hears, or what from other people that just happen to be listening to this audio recording. And take care. God bless. Thanks for listening. Subscribe too.